somebody's got to be the nicest person in hell.
That's rough.
Right? Because think about it. He says, well, you know what? I'm a better guy than such and such. And God says, oh yeah, you're right. Come out of there. Well, then such and such says, yeah, but I'm a better guy than such and such. Oh yeah, you're right. Come on out. Well, I'm a better guy than such and such. Until there's only one person left. Somebody has to be the nicest person in hell. Just because they were a nice person according to human standards, which differentiates between culture and time period. Right? You can say, I'm a nice person. Well, in this culture and time period you might have been, but in another culture and time period you're not. What are we going to judge you by?
There's only one standard.
Right. Okay, do you see my point? So, well, I'm a nice person. The problem's not that you're a nice or bad person. That's not the problem. The problem is you're not the person you were created to be. That's the problem. That's the standard. You see what I mean? And here's the thing. If you're on that wide road, you're not on that wide road alone. You chose to walk, you said, but I'm not an evil person, but you chose to walk down the road that evil people walk down. And therefore you chose to be included with the evil people. Okay, think about this. The world system is the problem. The reason all the evil goes on in the world is because the world allows it. Encourages it even.
Oh man, you got over on him. We got an extra $500. Way to go, bud.
Yeah, well, let's go even beyond that. Could we stop all of the child abuse in the world? If all humanity banded together, could we stop it?
Yeah.
If all humanity banded together, could we stop all of the starvation?
Yeah.
If all of humanity banded together, could we stop all the sexual abuse?
No.
If we banded together.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we banded together. But we don't. Therefore, we're all guilty of allowing it. You see what I mean? And because you chose to walk down that wide road, you chose to be a part of that. You know, I'm actually not actually doing that, but you chose to be a part of this world system that allows that. And often encourages that. Right? If you don't want to be a part of that, there's only one way out of that. It's the narrow gate off to the side of it. You can't say, yeah, but I walked way back on that wide road, or I walked way over to the right on the narrow road, or I walked way over to the left on the narrow road, or I kept to myself, not narrow road, the wide road. I kept to myself on the wide road. Well, it doesn't matter, you're still on the wide road. Being on the wide road is the problem. Right? The only way off the wide road is through the narrow gate onto the narrow road. So, if you're saying you don't like the things going on the wide road,
Get off of it.
get off of it. The only reason you're not getting off of it is because you're not willing to walk the narrow road. Again, only two choices. Either you walk the right, you are walking the wide road and you are therefore as guilty as everyone else walking the wide road, or you choose to step off of the wide road onto the narrow one. If you think all this evil in the world is a problem and you want to solve it, then join us on the narrow road, which is the only hope of solving any of it. Us being conformed to the image of Jesus and going back out into the world and acting like Jesus is the only hope of ever stopping any of the evil in the world. And we still won't get it all stopped until Jesus comes back, but we'll make the biggest dent possible. If you think the evil on the wide road is a problem, then step off of it onto the narrow road of following and acting like Jesus. But if you're not willing to